Here's the 1978 Ford pickup. This truck is not in very good shape, and it hasn't run in probably about 8 or 9 years. It was running at one time, but I took some parts off of it. I think I took the alternator off of it to try to make a bicycle-powered alternator, and I never got that project going. So, but I think I can probably get this running again. Let's see if we can see inside of it here. And this thing is in really rough shape. I bought this back I think in 99 or 2000, and I put a Philco Ford AM radio in it. It's still got the keys in it. There was a huge hornet's nest in there that I knocked off. Hopefully there's not any more. It does have an automatic transmission, but it's rusted all the way through the floorboards. I don't think that this truck will ever be road drivable again. I may, if I go to the auto auction and find one that's got a decent body but a bad engine or no engine, I maybe will just take the engine out of this one and use it on something else, because the body on this one is falling apart. We'll take a look now at the engine of it. I think it's a 302. Here's the front end. There's some front end damage to it. I'm trying to get the hood latch up. I always had trouble getting it open here. Here's the engine compartment on the Ford pickup. I don't know if this is a 302 or a 351. I think it's one of those two. I don't think it's a 390, or I don't think they even use those anymore by 78. May try to even see if I can get the engine started without the alternator on it, but I think I've got the alternator for it somewhere. And at one time this did actually run, but it hasn't been started up in many years. I think this is one of the bolts to hold the alternator on. So this may just work out best as a source of parts for another truck, or it's just a truck to use around the fields. The bed is in not too bad of shape, but it's just full of some junk. Here's the driver's area. You can see that the floor is rusted all the way down through. When I bought this, I really didn't know much about cars and trucks, and I think I actually paid $750 for it, which is probably about $600 too much. This is just really worn out. There's the gauge panel. It's the same style that was used on Econolines up through 1990 or so. Although I think on pickups they quit using this design in '79. And the key is actually on the dashboard. I just left the key in it, so because even if somebody came up here, there's no way they could make off with it. It's got the hexagonal shaped wiper knob.